Hey you guys, it's mzosofabolousTV and I'm here today to do a really big makeup haul. So this makeup haul is going to focus on all of the makeup that I purchased at the makeup show New York. Yes, I did attend this year and I was honored to go with a group of ladies this time. Normally I always attend by myself, but I was accompanied by my best friend and two of my wonderful clients who are inspiring makeup artists as well. So we all took a trip down to New York and went to the makeup show. But before I show you the things that I purchased at the makeup show, I want to share with you guys some makeup purchases I made outside of the makeup show. So first, two things. I picked up two Anastasia liquid lipsticks from their summer collection. The two shades that I picked up is Catherine. And Catherine is this beautiful kind of, I don't even know how to describe this. This is more like a salmony rust color. It's super, super gorgeous. And you know what? I might as well just swatch it for you guys. And that's the color right there on my hand. Super gorgeous and beautiful. And then the next color that I purchased is this one in Catnip. And I just had to have this color out of all of the colors that they had. And this one is lighter of a color than the first color that I showed you guys. But this is still that really kind of beautiful mauve-y, pinky shade. So I'm going to swatch that for you guys. And that's that shade right there. As you guys can see, it's super gorgeous. Absolutely love that. On my complexion, it pulls more of like a mid-tone pink, which is super gorgeous. And then also, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys know I visited Kiko for the first time. Yes, I thought Kiko was only available in the UK, but I didn't even know that they have one here in New England in the Providence Place Mall. So I went to Kiko and I picked up a few things. So I picked up two of their eyeshadows right here. And these are their long-lasting wet and dry eyeshadows. The first shade that I picked up, of course, is the one that everybody has been using as a highlight. And I purchased shade 200. Such a gorgeous color. I'm actually wearing that as the highlight on my cheekbones today and on my upper lip. Loving this shade. Everybody has been comparing these to the extra dimensional highlights from MAC. So as you guys know me, I don't really like a golden highlight on my skin. I prefer it to be more champagne. So that's the color right there on my hand. I'm just going to swatch that. And you guys can see how beautiful that shade is right there. And that is shade 200. And then the next one I received is this one in 224. And it's this really beautiful kind of, it looks like a kind of lilac purple. But I love no matter what base you put on it, it pulls multiple different colors. So it looks like a really nice soft periwinkle kind of blue purple shade. But it has tons of reflex of different colors. So this could pull more purple and more blue depending on the colors that you pair around it. So absolutely love this. And if you guys watched my review on the curly hair, I was actually wearing this shade on my lid. If you guys are interested in seeing what that looks like on. So this is shade 224. I also picked up a concealer from Kiko, and the shade I got in the concealer is 06. I got this to actually highlight and sculpt my eyebrows, so I have been using this for probably about a month and a half now. So yes, definitely loving the consistency of this. It's super creamy, super buttery. I do feel like it is a nice concealer that you can use underneath your eyes, but you would have to set it very well because since it is a thicker consistency concealer, I do feel like it is a little bit heavier for underneath your eyes, so it could tend to crease a little bit more, but I definitely love this for sculpting the brows. And then the last thing that I purchased at Kiko is a lip pencil, and this is their creamy color lip pencil, and this is in the shade 304, and it's a beautiful kind of like pinky mauve shade. I think it's gonna pair very well with the liquid lipsticks from Anastasia that I purchased. And that's that color right there. Super gorgeous and pretty. And I was very shocked to see how affordable Kiko was. It wasn't expensive at all. Like this lip pencil, I believe, was only $7. The concealer and the eyeshadows, I believe, were only $14. So it was super affordable in that store. And then the last thing I purchased, I almost forgot about this. I got one of their Cream Crush Long Color eyeshadows in shade 09. So this is more of a cream pigment. And it's like a shimmery gold. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I don't even know like if I can stick my hand in there. Let's see if I can give you guys a nice swatch. But this is a gorgeous color, and I wanted this to go on top of any kind of neutral eye that I do because it has tons of really nice glitter reflex in there. And I don't know if you guys are going to see that very well, but it is so gorgeous. And I will use this in a tutorial so you guys can see how it pairs very well. I'm not sure, but I believe I did use this in my last makeup tutorial that I did. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this shade pulls, please refer back to that one. So now we're going to move on to things that I got at the makeup show. So the first bag that I'm pulling out, I stopped at NYX. I was very disappointed with NYX this year because normally the NYX booth is probably the biggest booth that they have at the makeup show. They were sold out of everything and it was damn near like the last day. I wanted to get more of the micro brow pencils. I wanted to stock up on those. I wanted to get some lip glosses from them. They didn't have all of their lip glosses there. I wanted to get their little brow pomade. A lot of stuff was sold out, so I was very disappointed with the NYX booth, but I'll tell you guys what I got either way. I needed to get some more primers for my kit, so I picked up the NYX Shine Killer, and you guys know I have been a fan of this for a very long time. If you guys have been following me, this is great for people with oily skin. My mom loves this as well. And I never carried a primer for people that have more drier skin. I normally only carry mattifying primers and then like smoothing primers, so I decided it was time to pick up a primer for some of my drier clients. It's very rare that I have a dry skin client, but I thought I should just have it just in case. So I picked up the NYX Hydra Touch Primer and Base. And this is for us, those dry girls. I said us like I'm freaking dry, girl. I'm far from dry. I also picked up a couple lip pencils, and that was another thing I wanted to get was lip pencils, and everything was gone. So the first lip pencil I got is in this one right here. It's a nice chocolate brown. This is in the shade Mahogany. And then I picked up two kind of deep purple lip pencils, and this is part of their slide on, glide on, stay on, definite, turn on, waterproof, extreme lip liner. And the shade I got in this one is called Nubble, but it's a really nice dark eggplant purple shade. So those are what I got at NYX. I'm trying to see if I got anything else. I also stopped at the MAC Pro booth, but the MAC Pro, if you went to the MAC Pro and got a card, you were able to use their discount at the actual MAC Pro store, which was amazing because they didn't carry any of their facial stuff. They only had eyeshadows and lipsticks there. So if you wanted to purchase anything from MAC, you could go to the actual store and purchase some things. So I went to the actual MAC Pro store and I picked up a foundation and a mineralized skin finish. It has been 3 years since I have used the MAC Pro Longwear foundation, so I thought it was time to add this back into my collection. And might I say, it's been 3 years since I've used this, and I have been introduced to so many different foundations and stuff working at Sephora that I'm not impressed with this at all. I'm not happy with it at all. I feel like it's very splotchy when it goes on. I apply it with my beauty blender. It might work a little bit better with an actual brush, but I don't like how it looks with the beauty blender. But I do feel like when I apply it with the mineralized skin finish in medium deep I got, it actually makes my complexion flawless. It looks so gorgeous with the mineralized skin finish. So I decided to start pairing the mineralized skin finish with some of my other foundations just to make sure that it was in fact this that was helping this foundation look really well. And this looks gorgeous with every other foundation. So I'm happy that I repurchased this and added this back to my collection because I don't know what I'm going to do without it. So I absolutely love this. Grab both of those. Then I stopped at Lady Moss and I grabbed some Kiko lashes, one pair of which I am wearing today. So they had a deal. It was buy 4 for $20. So I grabbed the Bella lashes, and these are them right there. And I'm actually wearing these on my eyes today. Absolutely loving these. So I grabbed 2 of these. Super gorgeous. I also grabbed this pair right here in Stella. And this is my first time wearing any of the Kiko lashes. As you guys know, I do own my own line of lashes, but I like to support other brands and see what other styles that these companies are coming out with. So I definitely had to get my hands on this. And once again, this is Stella. And then the last shade I got, of course, the infamous Goddess. Everybody loves the Goddess lashes. These are very similar and comparable to the House of Lashes Iconic. So I grabbed these as well. Then if you guys have been following me for a very long time, you guys always know that I stop at Dainty Cosmetics to pick up my disposables, and I just picked up 4 packs of the lip applicators because I go through these like water. If you've ever received or if you've ever gotten your makeup done by me, I always give my clients a lip touch-up to touch up throughout the day, so I needed to stock up on these. Then I stopped at a booth called Kiss New York. Now I'm not in fact sure if Kiss New York is the same Kiss Cosmetics that is in the beauty supply stores that we have out here, but nevertheless they had a booth, and like I said, I was very disappointed with NYX because I wanted to purchase a lot of things from there, so I just ended up getting it at Kiss. So I grabbed 4 lip glosses, and I just needed these glosses for all of the lipsticks in my kit are matte shades, and I've had a couple of clients ask for a gloss, so I wanted to make sure that when I'm applying the long-lasting lipstick in the matte, I can add a gloss on top of it so that it stays long-lasting. So I just grabbed a couple shades. I grabbed a clear, of course, to go on any lipstick shade. I also grabbed this kind of really nice opalescent one that'll add a nice kind of reflex to any lipstick. And then I grabbed 2 neutral shades. I grabbed this really nice pretty reddish brown shade to go on any of the nude lipsticks. And then I grabbed this really beautiful kind of plum purple shade as well. And I do apologize if I seem like I'm all over the place. It's been a minute since I filmed, so I feel like I'm like all out of whack. I also wanted to get some more eyebrow pencils that I stated from NYX, but once again they didn't have any. So actually at Kiss, oh, and I want to mention these lip glosses at the show were only $2 a piece. So I seen Kiss had these brow pencils. These are the Top Brow Sculpting Brow Pencil. I seen that they had these, and I grabbed one shade in chocolate and the other one in brunette for my kit because I wanted to start carrying pencils. I normally use the dip brow in my professional kit, but I wanted to start carrying pencils for those people who didn't want such a bold brow, like some of my older clientele. If they're not used to seeing their brows filled in, it can tend to be very heavy of a brow for them. So I wanted to grab a pencil to keep in my kit. So I grabbed one dark brown, one light brown, and these are very interesting pencils as well, because it has a pencil on one end and the other end of the pencil is an actual brow wax. A brow wax or a brow tint. That's what it's called, like one of those mascara ones with the brow tint, which I thought was very interesting as well. So I grabbed both of these, and they were $6 a piece, which was really nice. I also grabbed 2 lip liners, and I needed more brown liners in my kit, so I grabbed 2. I grabbed one for me and one for my personal kit, and this is in the shade, which shade is this? This shade is in dark brown. So I grabbed both of those. And then with my purchase, I got a mini size of their matte velvet lipstick, and I'm not quite sure what the shade is. I don't know if this word here is the actual shade, but they gave me a little mini size, which is really nice. And we're winding down to the last few bit of things that I got. Then I stopped at the eye candy booth because I have a lot more clients now. It's prom time and wedding time. A lot of people are looking for glitter, and I have been searching for like a really nice glitter to just go on top of any eyeshadow that I wear to kind of give that really nice soft shimmer. So I stopped at the eye candy booth, and this is my first time purchasing the eye candy glitters. I normally purchase glitters from either Violet Voss or the Lit Cosmetics, but the eye candy booth was having a better deal. They had a deal where you got 6 for $30, so I grabbed that plus the liquid base. So I'm not sure how well you guys are going to see these shades at all, but I grabbed this really nice kind of light champagne gold one, and this one is called Honey Drop. The next one I got is another gold one, but this has chunkier reflex, and it looks like it has like gold and black chunky gold flecks in it, and this one is called Sugar Cane. I grabbed a really nice beautiful one. This is the rose gold one that I picked. So yes, Toffee is this beautiful rose gold shade right here. I also got another one called Black Bart, which is just a beautiful, just black glitter. You guys know a couple years ago at the makeup show, I was on the hunt for some black glitter, and I decided to pick up another one for my kit, one for me, just to see how the difference and how they reflect. I also picked up Marshmallow Sugar. This is a translucent kind of white one. This one is going to be the glitter that I can put on top of any eyeshadow, and it's just going to reflect whatever color that I have underneath it as a base. So I'm happy I grabbed that one. And then the last one I grabbed is called Double Bubble, and it's a beautiful kind of light pink shade. So I grabbed that, and it also came with the Eye Candy Liquid Sugar as well. So now we're winding down to the last few bit of things. The last thing I grabbed, I stopped at Crown brushes, and I grabbed some brushes because Morphe wasn't there, and it was very overwhelming at the booth because I had my best friend there, and then I had two of my clients with me, and like I said, they're both inspiring makeup artists, so everybody was there purchasing stuff to start building their kit. So I was like all over the place trying to help everybody with everything. So I just grabbed another fan brush, as you guys can see, and this is the C310 Soft Fan. I also grabbed this brush right here, and this is just kind of a dual fiber, and this says it's a small cheek contour brush, but I'm actually going to use this for highlighting underneath my eyes with my concealer. I grabbed just two blending brushes. You can never have enough blending, and this is the Pro Blending Crease Brush. I also grabbed this brush right here, and this is the dual fiber shadow brush. I grabbed this because I see Dress Your Face use this all the time in her Snapchat on her client for applying concealer underneath the eyes as well. So I just decided to grab that. And then I grabbed two of these flat eyeshadow brushes. You can never have enough of these. This reminds me of the MAC 224 brush. So I grabbed two of these, one for me and one to have in my kit. So I grabbed two of those, and then I also grabbed two angled liner brush. So yeah. And there you guys have it. This concludes my makeup haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize. I was all over the place. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back into this filming game, y'all, but it has been really hard lately, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. But if you guys are interested, on my lips, I am wearing Kat Von D's Lolita. And then in the center, I am wearing Stila's liquid lipstick in something. I don't know what, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's like a lighter pink in the center. And yes, so if you guys are interested to see how I did this hair, hopefully the video went up before or it will go up after this one, but I will put the link to how I did and achieved this hairstyle, y'all. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on all of my social networks, honey, and remember, you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Bye, guys.